So some of these applications we actually have running now for real in this.
At HP Labs, we have invented a revolutionary concept called MemorySpot. It's revolutionary because it bridges the gap between the digital and physical worlds and does this with a microchip less than half the size of a grain of rice. MemorySpot has many applications in printing, imaging, and anti-counterfeiting. MemorySpot has the potential to create a dramatic impact for HP in the consumables, printer, and copier businesses. So what is MemorySpot? It is a very small, inexpensive silicon chip containing megabits of non-volatile read-write memory and a wireless interface. It is so small that it could be embedded into a sheet of paper or stuck onto any surface. It is completely self-contained, needing no external electronics or batteries. Size of the memory depends on the size of the chip, but at the moment, a 4 megabit MemorySpot is less than half the size of a grain of rice. Counterfeiting of pharmaceuticals is a worrying trend across the world. MemorySpot can defeat the counterfeiters by guaranteeing the pedigree of the drug by attaching it to a tamper-evident seal on the drug pack or bottle. At manufacture, the chip is securely programmed with important information about the product, such as the maker, drug type, expiry date, and any side effects. When dispensed, the pharmacist can verify the credentials and perhaps even add patient-specific information. MemorySpot has applications in national security. For example, it can act as a secure store for digital information in the new generation of electronic passports. Information such as a digital photograph of the bearer, fingerprint record, and physical characteristics can be securely locked into the MemorySpot, which itself could then be embedded in the passport under a tamper-evident seal. Conventional scanning involves an analog scan of a document, page by page. This process degrades the image, and of course documents can jam in the feeder. MemorySpot brings the scanning process into the digital age. Each document contains an embedded MemorySpot on its cover sheet, which contains the digital original of the document. With a single swipe of the MemorySpot over a reader on the printer has a perfect digital copy of the original. The scanning process is instant and flawless, and extra features can be incorporated, such as revision history, security locking, and copy history. Reading can be even more rewarding with MemorySpot. Imagine a travel guide that includes images and sound of the advertised destinations. Or perhaps you can add to your personal travel log by pasting on MemorySpot containing photographs of places you've visited. The text could be supplemented with additional material such as animations, spoken explanations, video clips, copies of source materials, and links to other resources. All this digital enhancement can be achieved using the traditional medium of paper-based books. Scrapbooking is a wonderful medium for capturing family history and memories. Until now, scrapbooking has been mainly paper and photo-based, but the advent of MemorySpot enables you to capture voices, reminiscences, music, digitized images, and video clips, which can be unobtrusively attached to items on a page. This multimedia dimension will enrich the experience of creating and sharing a scrapbook with family and friends. MemorySpot is an easy way to add digital content to everyday objects. For example, imagine you're on vacation and want to share some of the local sights and sounds with the folks back home. First, capture images, video clips, and sounds with your HP digital camera. An HP MemorySpot is then attached to the postcard, and selected content is downloaded into the MemorySpot by simply swiping the writer and the camera over it. When the postcard is delivered, the content is viewed or heard through a variety of devices. The humble holiday postcard has been transformed into a highly personalized multimedia experience. These examples demonstrate the revolutionary power of the MemorySpot concept. MemorySpot has great potential to change how we interact with our physical world. Digital content is no longer the exclusive preserve of computers and appliances. It is now shared with the physical world. HP Labs is exploring many new applications for this exciting technology. MemorySpot, bridging the gap between the digital and physical worlds.